Welcome again to the Silverhawk Medicine Lodge and the Revelation Book 2, the rest of the prophecy, and the Magical Mystery Tour. Today we're going to soar into the knowledge of merging sex and love, and that is so very important to our fulfillment in life. Let's go into the truth about what stands between people and this experience of this merging. So often we are trying to get love from each other and seeking fulfillment. And the trouble is, too often people are brought together by falling in love and seeing a partner to share their life with. And then as time goes on, there begins to be a problem of the love not flowing like it did in the beginning. So there begins to be a grasping and insistence from the couples involved, blaming each other or this and that for the stop of the flow. Because really what we're after is the fulfillment of love flowing into our life. And if we're sharing a life with someone, we want the love to flow between us unrestrained and with a free and fulfilling flow. Well, that is what we seek. And when we make love, we want to feel that love there too. And what it is the love from Source. That's where all love flows from. That's where we get love. It may flow from Source through our partner. It can flow certainly through our children. They are usually innocent and open to it and love unconditionally. However, when it comes to a partner, we want this love to flow and fulfill our lives. So, however, the more we demand this love or try to command it or manipulate it to make it behave the way we want, the less it does. And we struggle and we fight and we lay blame on this and that or the other person. And there really is no blame that will clarify this situation. The only thing to do, the only thing we can do to get love is to go to the source of love in our stillness with the I am and feel the fulfillment from that flow into us. Now we understand that our partner is not responsible for love being in our life. And if each of the partners goes to Source, then they are both fulfilled with this love and the Source love that fills us to overflowing. And if you invite it and invoke it in, it most certainly fills you to overflowing and brings with it great insight and great depth of perception and tremendous understanding of all things, and creates the inner sight and awakens it so you can see every situation with the eye of God. And then you're able to seek resolution. If something is stopping the flow, you ask for insight. how to get the flow going again, how to reactivate it. And this, of course, is everyone's salvation. This is what salvation is made of. And this is the only way to get salvation. Now, once you have resolved this flow issue with Source, now you're not expecting your partner to do that for you or to fulfill that love that you seek from them. You've got it for yourself. You've got your own relationship. And if your partner is doing this as well, then you are both fulfilled. You are both overflowing. Then you see one another with the eye of spirit, with a single eye of truth. And you see that you are both filled with love. And then you see how amazing I have someone close to me to share it with, and to dance the light fantastic with, and to share my life. And if you bring children in the world, then you bring them into it too. They get their relationship with Source. And of course, the Source love flows through you and both parents and towards the child, and they understand what love is deep in their being and soul. And this creates sanity and balance and harmony, and brings with it ever new bliss, because this power, this universal power of divine Amun-Ra, divine love, makes all things new on a continual basis. Every day we see with new eyes. We no longer live in ruts of consciousness. We no longer have the past fill in for the present or the future. Each day is new unto itself, and love makes all things new continually. So really we can ask from no more than of the Source than that. That's the ultimate. And as you and your mate live your lives together, you have this magic every day, all day, and can always resolve any issue that may come up with the power of that Source and its incredibly infinite mind and power. If you invite that and invoke that into your life, all things are possible, and all things can be healed and resolved in that incredible power with flowing through you with its endless insight and energy and love. This is the secret, the ultimate secret to ultimate fulfillment. And until you see both couples understand this and do this together, you have a one-sided relationship, and one of the partners is going to seek fulfillment in unrealistic ways, trying to get something from their partner they can only get from Source. There's an old saying among the Christians, the family that prays together stays together. Well, this is true. However, we need to be clear. You see, there's another saying among others that declares that praying is talking to God, and meditation is listening. That's the other part of the equation that has been left out of Christendom. And they've sort of been deterred from doing that, thinking that meditation is an open door to lower entities or demons or something. This is what they've told me. as I've met them along the way. And I reply by saying, well, who is stronger, the source God or some lower entity or demon? Well, they readily reply, well, God, of course. Well, then don't you trust him and her to protect you from such assaults? Are they not powerful enough to have a clear line to you and to your mind and heart and bar all lower entities from entering your meditation? If you qualify your communication with them with that qualification, it most certainly will preserve your integrity and protect you from all assaults if you ask and qualify it that way. It will do this without fail. You can trust this power to accomplish anything of any nature in creation. So really what I have observed in my walk through life is a world of people struggling with each other, trying to get fulfillment from each other, energy from each other, love from each other, and all manner of ways they want to seduce or buy or twist arms in any way to get energy and love from their fellow man. And this cannot be done. You cannot do it this way. All it creates is heartache and conflict and troubles with no end until you go still and connect with Source yourself. And there is your infinite supply, your endless power, your endless love, your endless intelligence, right at your fingertips. Now you're not trying to seek that from someone else and cause all manner of problems and ask them to fulfill something that only you can fulfill in your relationship with Source. Once the world understands this clearly and begins to engage in the solution and learns how to do this, you have a golden age, to be sure. A true golden age is when the majority of the people are divinely centered and in communion with Source. And after time, the rest of the population will follow out of the sheer inertia of the power of that awakening. So that old Beatles song where they sang, all you need is love, is very true. But the other part of it is know where it comes from and how to tap into the source of it. And you have an endless supply that is there 24/7. Whenever you reach out, whenever you call, in the middle of the night, the middle of the day, matters not. It is always there for you. It never goes on vacation. It never goes on strike. It is there for us forever and through every life and every adventure. So until tomorrow, I wish you the finest meditation on this subject. And please continue if you desire. And I bid you now the Amun-Ra, Namaste. Carpe diem, seize the new day. Via con Deus, go with God. Aho.